watching TV9 Digital. I am Adarsh Vepachedu. If you are 18 and above, register yourself and get your shot of COVID-19 vaccine at the earliest. It doesn't matter which one. Be it Bharat Biotech's Covaxin, Serum Institute's Covishield, or Russia's Sputnik V. They all have one purpose: saving lives. But in a few scenarios, there could be a possibility of more than one vaccine being available in your area. Under such circumstances, and yes, only under such circumstances, making an informed choice of which vaccine to go for can ensure you have a better vaccine experience. I had a small chat with Dr. Sushila Kataria, Head of Internal Medicine at Medaka Medicity in Gurugram. And she's someone who has closely monitored how different people react to different vaccines based on their health conditions, comorbidities, age, and pain sensitivity. Find out which vaccine you should ideally opt for given there is a choice. And yes, by no means are we advocating that you choose one vaccine over another. Many thanks, Dr. Kataria, for speaking to us. Now, the purpose of vaccines is one, it is to save lives. And yet, the vaccines are so diverse in terms of their reactions. So, given the set of different reactions the vaccines result in, making an informed decision of which vaccine to go for, if a choice is available, assumes importance. So, based on your observations, I would like you to first tell our viewers who should take a jab of Bharat Biotech's COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin based on their health conditions, and then we shall talk about Covishield and Sputnik V as well.
So Bharat Biotech Covaxin is the most, it is on the tried and tested model. A lot of vaccines have worked on this model that take a pathogen, inactivate it, and give it to the body. It simulates a mild infection kind of a thing into the body, and it will initiate a holistic immunity inside the body. So Covaxin is that kind of model. So old model working very well, no problems. So Covaxin is safe, efficacious. Anybody can take it, and in our observation, it did not find to yield too much of a fever and other reactions also. So people who believe in old is gold type can take Covaxin.
Okay, okay. So next up, please give us a fact sheet on Serum Institute's COVID-19 vaccine Covishield. Who should ideally opt for it? Who shouldn't? And its benefits. Now, again, in the latest, it is being said that the first jab of Covishield mounts a greater immune response than the first shot of Covaxin. What are your thoughts now?
So Covishield vaccine, it is a vector vaccine and it has been tried in few models. It is one of the newer concepts that take an inert vehicle, which we call vector, mount the spike protein information over it, send it to the body. Body will prepare anti-spike antibodies, which will fight the infection. Either you will not have infection, or your infection will be of a milder category. And you're right, we did our own study. So we found that Covishield was mounting more anti-spike antibodies as compared to Covaxin. More younger people had better immunity as compared to elderlies, and people who were younger than 40, they had more fever and related symptoms, but it was very self-limiting. Within 3 to 4 days, all these symptoms settled. The reaction to second dose was much milder, and now there is this latest concept that decrease the time duration between the two doses. So I agree completely with that, because the body, once you give a vector vaccine, the body makes some immunity against the vector also. So maybe increasing the time duration will delay that immunity and give a better boost. In UK studies, it was found that people who received vaccine two doses 12 weeks apart did very well.
Okay, okay. So, Covishield ultimately, again, there are concerns of bleeding, of clotting also. So, given these concerns as well, which category or which age group do you feel Covishield is more helpful for, if you could say that?
So Covishield is actually the bleeding complications, or what we call more of a clotting complications rather than bleeding ones, are very rare. The incidence is 0.0017, which is many thousand times less than the clotting complications with the disease itself. It may cause some trouble. Yes, that is a reactogenicity. That's how the vaccines work. But I would still consider it to be safer. People of any age group above 12 years of age are recommended to take this vaccine. But those who are very wary about the fever part can take another one. But the second dose with Covishield is absolutely smooth. The first dose may give you some reactogenicity, but I would say reactogenicity is a part of immune formation. That's good.
That initially suggests that the vaccine is actually doing its job. Lastly, doctor, the new entrant, Sputnik V, is it too early or can we roughly estimate what type of people are more suited for this vaccine?
So Sputnik V, the new entrant or the new child on the block, is the most talked about nowadays. So it also is a vector vaccine, but it is a little different than what Covishield is. So in the Covishield, both the doses are same. The first one and the second one is exactly the same, and you're just repeating the dose. In Sputnik, it is different because it is using two vectors, the adenovirus serotype 26 and serotype 5. So your first jab and your second jab is little different because you're using a different vehicle so that whatever immunity is formed against the adenovirus does not interfere with the COVID immune formation. So that is the scientific basis of these two doses. Sputnik, what kind of information it would yield? It's little early to say in the Indian context, but in Russian studies, it was found to be pretty efficacious and safe. Even they are coming up with a new single dose vaccine, which will be named Sputnik Light, and so you will not have a problem of one dose, two dose gap, 3 weeks, 3 months. That concept will not be there. But I think this is also a good vaccine.
All right. So, lastly, all said and done, getting vaccinated is important. Even if there is only one vaccine that is available, you must go and take it at the earliest. We've unfortunately seen cases of people intentionally delaying taking the shot, waiting for a different vaccine. That should not be the case. And you must go and take whatever vaccine is available. All vaccines help prevent severe COVID-19 and boost immunity. I'm sure you would concur with that.
Absolutely. Go get your vaccine as early as possible. Taking it early and taking the vaccine is important. If our vaccination speed is faster than the infection speed, we can conquer the COVID very well. We should have a reasonable amount of the immune response or antibodies. It doesn't have to be the best after one year. Take it now and get yourself whatever immunity is available right now. So I would urge everybody to take the vaccine, whichever is available, take early, do not hesitate, and the side effects are very minimal, self-limiting, and there is no problem at all.
All right. Many thanks, Dr. Sushila, for the information that you provided, which will help us better understand the vaccine jab that we have got or we may get in the future. Let me reiterate, by no means are we advocating that you choose one vaccine over another. Please get vaccinated with whichever dose is available at the earliest. All vaccines help prevent severe COVID-19 and also boost your immunity. If you like the information that I brought to you, make sure you like and share this video, and yes, subscribe to TV9 News on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Until next time.